When you're fishing in the fall, after the lakes turn over, the water becomes super clear. So one thing I always do is I tie a fluorocarbon leader. Here I got the Alberto knot that I'm gonna tie. There's different variations, but this is the one I like to do. Make a loop in your left hand with your fluorocarbon. You're gonna take your main line and you're gonna go underneath, grab my main line, and then I'm gonna wrap it like 8 times around. Then you're gonna take your main line and go back through the fluorocarbon loop that you created. I'm gonna pull on all 4 lines. You wanna kinda get it a little wet so that knot cinches tight. Therefore, you don't burn your knot. And that is a trustworthy knot. We're gonna go ahead and cut our tag lines off. And there we have it, ready for clear water. I'm Casey Knaup, and that's a tip from Midwest Outdoors.
So we're out here pulling some baits for some walleyes on a couple downriggers. What we have right now is kind of the standard of the modern trolling setup. Pushing with the kicker motor, got a T9 on the back, steering with the bow mount, all Trex on the front. And the neat thing about that is the adjustability and the options. It doesn't matter what the wind does or what your speed does. You can go into your remote, hit cruise control, set your speed at the speed that you want to maintain regardless of wind direction. The motor will adjust for that and let you concentrate on your lines and catch more fish. I'm Scott Walsh, and that's your Midwest Outdoors tip.
When you're going out fishing, nature will give you a lot of clues as to where to find the bite. So pay attention to your surroundings, especially early in the morning. In those early hours when it's quiet, it's important to just pay attention. If you see birds diving, if they're circling around in the air and you see them coming down and diving onto the water, you know that those are bait fish, and they're diving on those bait fish that are up high in the water column. Also, if you see the birds circling and they're all looking in a concentrated area but they're not diving, that means they see the bait but they can't get to it. So understand that that bait is down, pushed further down in the water column. So that gives you a clue as to where you start diving your lures and what depths that you want to work them. Also, listen to what's going on around you. A lot of times you'll hear the bait pushing up at the top of the water, or you'll see fish breaching the water and also hear them. So pay attention to that also. So a lot of different things that you're paying attention to will give you a clue as to where those fish are. This is Cheryl Smith, Outdoor Girl with Midwest Outdoors.